We are starting with my guy, Brock Purdy and the 49ers. They obviously steamrolled Dallas. Dallas on Sunday. Of course, you're waiting for him to win the Super Bowl to give him his props. So what is it going to take for you to start believing in Purdy? I actually think that you said something about if he won this game in Dallas, we were going to come back and like bookmark something like that. Yeah. Something along those lines.
So, two separate things. Will I give Brock Purdy credit for what he did Sunday? Absolutely, unequivocally, yes, I will. I wanted to see him against a very good defense, and I'm not going to do the sports media thing where I now act like, well, Dallas's defense isn't that good. That's unfair. I thought going into the year, I thought Dallas had the best defense in the NFL, the number one defense. I don't think that anymore, partially because of the Diggs injury, but they obviously have a good to very good to at times great defense, and he carved them up. The other thing I said I wanted to see was him make more tight window, high-level throws, and he made 4 of those, at least 4 of them, Sunday night. I asked everybody to go to keep the running log, wows and yikes. I counted 5 wows and 1 yikes. So I am going to be fair in evaluating his performance on Sunday. I thought he was excellent, okay? Now, the next question you asked, or the other question you asked is, what will it take for me to believe he's the real deal? What will it take for me to believe that he is not the obvious weakest link of the team? More. So I will give him credit for Sunday, but am I now going to say I'm a full-fledged Brock Purdy believer? I'm not. That would be lying. So listen, people can get upset with me, but they can't say I'm being dishonest. I am giving him credit for Sunday, while also saying I still have my skepticism. I still have my skepticism that the other shoe is not going to drop. Go ahead, Damonza.
Who's got the best defense outside of the Niners, you think?
Well, I think Cleveland has a case. They might have the best defense in the NFL. Go ahead. They
obviously just played Dallas, which is a high-level defense, and now they're going to play Cleveland next. So it's another chance to prove himself.
It's San Francisco at Cleveland. Have you looked at the lines for this week?
No, but it's probably...
What do you think the line is?
San Francisco at Cleveland. San Francisco minus 4.5, maybe.
All right, you nailed like that. That is a great job by you.
4.5?
That is before Sunday Night Football, it was San Francisco. Before that game kicked off, so at 8 p.m. Sunday, it was San Francisco minus 2.5. And you looked at that and you were like, huh? They're only laying 2.5 points? Now, they were so dominant on Sunday Night Football that by yesterday morning, it was San Francisco minus 4. And I believe at this point, it's minus 4.5. And in fact, it's now moved to minus 5. But it was 2.5 Sunday night, and now it's minus 5. Here is so 2 notes on that. One is the NFL this year, I said this going into Bills Jags, is 4 for 4 on the hot team getting humbled.
Mm-hmm.
Week 1, or you could even argue 5 for 5 if we want to include the Chiefs losing in Week 1. But take that out. The team of the week 1, was the Lions for beating the Chiefs. They then go home and lose to Seattle. The team of the week for Week 2 was the Cowboys for 2 thoroughly dominating victories, 40-0 and 30-10. They then lose to Arizona. The team of the week, Week 3, was Miami for scoring 70 points in a football game. They then get blown out by Buffalo. The team of the week, Week 4, was Buffalo for beating Miami. They then go to London and get thoroughly dominated a game that was not as close as the score indicated by Jacksonville. Who's the team of the week right now, Damonza?
That'd be the Niners.
Careful now. Careful, America. So that's a kind of a bigger point. That's not really a Brock Purdy point, but the Browns coming off a bye, the Niners coming off the emotional high of we beat Dallas, we asserted ourselves. Now all of a sudden they got to go.
Wanted to beat Dallas,
and they really wanted to beat Dallas. Now they have to go cross country, 1:00 game, not nationally televised, out of conference, one of their, quote, less important games of the year against a rested, excellent defense, and Deshaun Watson, who gave himself 2 bye weeks because he wasn't feeling quite up to it last week. That could be a trap spot.
It'll be fresh.
And so, listen, the Purdy stuff, people keep asking me a version of this question. Would my feeling on Brock Purdy be different if he were a first-round pick? And the answer to that question is obviously yes. But it is not just because, okay, so you're saying he could be the exact same player and if he was first-round pick? Kind of, but not really. Because if he were a first-round pick, it would also mean he was a better collegiate player. He has a longer track record of high-level success. And this player he's turned into, this guy who never makes mistakes, is simply not who he was at Iowa State. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.